Eala sweeps Turkey's Sonmez to advance in Abu Dhabi Open. Manila, Philippines. Alex Eala is off to the next round of the Abu Dhabi Open after sweeping Turkey's Sonmez 6-4, 6-3, early Tuesday morning, Manila time. Eala, who is coming off a quarterfinal finish in the historic Philippine Women's Open, needed just an hour and 29 minutes to advance in the WTA 500 level tour. The two tennissters were kept in a tight first set, as Sonmez tied things up at 3-all after holding her serve. But the Filipina, who rose to world number 45 on Monday, had her separation and moved within a game of taking the first frame, 5-3. While Sonmez kept herself alive, 4-5, Eala was able to grab the first set with a beautiful return, 6-4. The pride of the Philippines also had a strong finishing kick in the second set, turning a 4-3 advantage to a 6-3 win as she broke her opponent's serve, before holding her own for the win against her friend. "I'm so honored to share the court with one of my closest friends, Zeynep," Eala said as quoted by the Women's Tennis Association on its website. "I admire her so much and she's really making waves in many ways, and our friendship goes beyond tennis and I'm so grateful for that." The Filipina will now take on Alexandra Sasnovich, who defeated number 8 Paula Badosa earlier. Their clash is set on Wednesday. Eala will be back in play possibly late Tuesday evening for doubles action, as she and partner Janice Tien faces the duo of Leylah Fernandez and Kristina Mladenovic in the round of 16. Alex Eala's bold statement, sweeping past Sonmez to shine in Abu Dhabi. In the radiant courts of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open 2026, where the desert sun casts shadows that dance across hard courts and tennis dreams are tested under gleaming lights, a story of ambition, grit, and friendship unfolded. Filipina tennis sensation Alexandra Alex Eala delivered a performance that was as compelling as it was confident, sweeping Turkey's Zeynep Sonmez in straight sets to advance into the round of 16, affirming her place among the brightest young stars on the WTA Tour. A clash of talents, beyond the scoreline. The scoreboard ultimately reflected a straight sets victory, 6-4, 6-3 in favor of Eala, but on the Abu Dhabi courts, the match was layered with meaning. With each point, rally, and break of serve, the contest revealed not just athletic prowess but also a narrative brimming with momentum, respect, and the unspoken understanding between two players who share a friendship beyond the baseline. Eala entered the match riding high on confidence. Just weeks earlier, she graced home soil in Manila at the inaugural Philippine Women's Open, reaching the quarterfinals and thrilling local fans with powerful ground strokes and resolute court presence. That home run helped propel her into the Abu Dhabi spotlight, now ranked world number 45, the highest in Filipino tennis history. Sonmez, a Turkish rising star who had garnered attention with her promising progress earlier in 2026, including a noteworthy run at the Australian Open, stepped onto the Zayed Sports City court with a clear belief in her game. But facing a confident and composed Eala, whose forehands cut sharp angles and who moved fluidly across the court, proved a formidable challenge. The sets that told a story. From the very first serve, Eala injected the match with intent. Though Sonmez hung tough, exchanging stops and strikes early in the opening set, Eala's patience and tactical intelligence gradually shaped the rhythm. At 3-3, with both players holding serve under watchful eyes, the tone of the contest shifted. Eala began threading deeper returns and dominated in the longer exchanges, ultimately crafting the openings to snare the set 6-4. The second set revealed Eala's growing command. Breaking early, she asserted a 3-0 lead, a cushion that neither panic nor pressure could erode. The crowd, animated by the pace of play and Eala's precision, witnessed a young athlete in full swing, each winner affirming her increasing confidence. Securing the set 6-3, Eala sealed the match in just 1 hour and 30-odd minutes, a testament to both technical refinement and competitive poise. The human element, a tennis friendship. What makes this win especially memorable isn't just the scoreline, but the profound undercurrent of mutual respect between Eala and Sonmez. These aren't strangers thrown together by a tournament draw, they are close friends, competitors who have shared moments on and off the tour. After the final ball was struck, Eala's first instinct wasn't merely celebration, it was acknowledgement. She spoke passionately about the honor of sharing the court with Sonmez, emphasizing that their friendship goes beyond tennis, and praising her rival's impact on the sport. In an era where sports often depict rivals as adversaries above all, Eala's gracious tribute underscored that competition and camaraderie need not be mutually exclusive. Her words hinted at a deeper tapestry of shared experiences and mutual aspirations that define modern sport, where tomorrow's champions can still celebrate each other today. Momentum and the road ahead in Abu Dhabi. With this victory, Eala now advances to face Belarusian veteran Alexandra Sasnovich in the round of 16, a player with a rich mix of tactical savvy and varied courtcraft. Sasnovich, currently ranked outside the top 100 but armed with experience and an upset win over a seeded opponent in the previous round, presents a different test. For Eala, this translates to an opportunity to sharpen her strategic depth, blending power with nuance as matches intensify deeper into the draw. But perhaps what resonates most from this Abu Dhabi milestone is the promise that Eala carries forward, not merely as another competitor in a W500 event, but as a young talent rising with purpose, passion, and increasingly resilient form. More than just a win. Tennis, at its best, showcases the elegant collision of athleticism and attitude, physical precision entangled with mental resolve. Eala's performance in the first round achieved exactly this. She didn't just move the ball, she moved the narrative. What was once the momentum of a promising career became palpable progress into tennis's higher echelons. In a sport that often measures success by fleeting rankings and ephemeral headlines, Eala's approach reminds us that each match is a mosaic of moments, from the intensity of baseline rallies to the grace of post-match embrace, from the solitary pursuit of every point to the shared humanity between competitors. Her journey, captured in victories, friendships, and the evolving richness of her experiences, continues far beyond this Abu Dhabi win. It invites fans not just to celebrate her achievements, but to follow her evolution as a player, a leader, and an ambassador for the sport in Southeast Asia and beyond. If you'd like this piece tailored for publishing, e.g., for a sports blog, news site, or school magazine, I can also format it with headlines, subheads, and photo captions.